The Ministry of Consumer Affairs and the Advertising Standards Council of India, or ASCI, recently said they will develop guidelines to handle dark patterns on the internet within the next 2 months. They advised Indian companies to focus on self-regulation and discourage these practices in India. Separately, ASCI also launched its guidelines to curb dark patterns in digital advertising. But what are these dark patterns? Have you ever come across a pop-up on a website which is so big that you cannot see the cross button? Or a pop-up which asks you to sign up for a newsletter or any other service which does not close until you fill in the details? These are examples of dark patterns. Dark patterns are the unethical patterns a user interface designs to make your internet experience harder or even exploit you deliberately. In turn, they benefit the company or platform employing such designs. These patterns fall under the ambit of unfair trade practices and misleading advertisements of the Consumer Protection Act 2019. These practices are most commonly used on shopping sites. In discussion with stakeholders, the Department of Consumer Affairs and ASCI listed several deceptive practices considered dark patterns. These include charging hidden costs, creating a false sense of urgency to buy a product, sneaking additional products into a customer's basket, nagging a customer constantly for feedback, adding hidden costs, and showing fake ads, among other things. In India, misleading ads and unfair trade practices come under the ambit of the Central Consumer Protection Authority, or the CCPA. According to the Consumer Protection Act 2019, a complaint alleging unfair trade practices or deceptive advertising may be sent to the CCPA or the District Collector or the Commissioner of the Regional Office. The Director General or the District Collector may then conduct an investigation or inquiry into the complaint, either independently or in response to a complaint or directions from the centre. If found guilty, a fine of 10 lakh rupees can be imposed on the manufacturer or endorser, potentially increasing to 50 lakh rupees for subsequent violations. The violator can also be prohibited from endorsing a product for up to 3 years. The upcoming guidelines by the centre will, however, be self-regulatory in nature. In the consultation, the centre advised online platforms to establish ethical design guidelines that discourage dark patterns. They can also encourage responsible design practices and independent audits to help identify and rectify dark pattern issues. The companies were also told to equip users with tools and resources that allow them to make informed choices online as another potential solution. This could include browser extensions, apps or plugins that detect and block dark patterns or platforms, providing clearer and more accessible settings and privacy options.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
He's moving from employee to employer. Business Standard.